Alright, so here's the deal. If you've been paying any attention to this channel whatsoever, I have an addiction. I like to trade and sell amps about to the same level as a crackhead likes to find a rock. It's kind of that addiction, and I'll be damned, we did it again. Here we are again. I've been through like so many amps recently, so quickly that I didn't even get to film all of them. Like, I had a 50-watt version of this. I didn't get to film that. Switched it like that. I had a Mark IV Mesa Boogie. Did not get to film that because I sold that for like twice what I had in it, which got me this and a EHX Big 50, which is on the way. So yeah, I mean, intervention time. Like, I need to pump the brakes on that. I need to stop trading so much. Just I gotta quit. You know, the problem is, like, I gotta play the amp now. Like, I have to demo this amp for you, and once I play the amp, I'm probably gonna want to trade it. So, like, but how do you get to be as big as Rob Chapman if you don't play the amp? So, fuck, I guess we gotta play the amp, right? We're gonna play the fucking amp. Like, we gotta get to that Rob Chapman level. I mean, we don't have the studio set up here. Like, we gotta at least do the amps, right? If I had like the lighting and a captain next to me, maybe something like that, I could do the thing, you know. But I can't do the thing, so I gotta do this thing. So we're gonna play this amp. This is the 100-watt version, and I had the 50-watt, but the 50-watt had the 6L6s. This one, you can do 6L6s, but this one I have EL34s in it, so it's hard to get a direct comparison of the tone. I think I prefer the EL34s. I also had a Mark III, and I like the Mark 1s better than the Mark 3s. The Mark 3s have more gain, but I think the EQ is better on the OG Mark 1. So there's that. I got a few pedals I'm going to try, and the 100 still has the same problem that the 50 had, and that's like very picky about pedals. Like, it's really hard to boost a pedal with, like, right now I just got a couple things. Like, I got a Rat, 2 SDs, and a Mountain Frostine Electronics. And doing it on a clean channel, it doesn't really, like, it's not like a pedal platform clean channel, I don't feel, in my opinion. So we'll check it out with some pedals. We'll check it out on its own. The EHX, I'm hoping, is better as a pedal platform, but that's a whole nother video when it gets here in a couple days. So back to this amp. I got the guitar, I got the amp. Now I just got to get the Rob Chapman following so that I can start my own guitar company or something. Alright, I should add in that we are going from amp into the cab M, into captor, into the computer, into Reaper. So that's what we're doing. There's like no mic cabinets or anything because I don't have a cabinet powerful enough for this thing at the time. Because that's a 112. counter. This is how I'm doing this. We're in the third gain stage right now. I believe this amp has 4 gain stages. Yeah, you get to the fourth one, it gets pretty fuzzy. So. The reverb is also coming out of this amp. So you have a reverb, volume, 3-band EQ, and a gain on your dirty channel. Then you have a 2-band and a volume on your clean channel. On the back you have a switch to go from like EL34s, switch the other way, get like 6L6s. I think KT88s, there might be another one. Pretty versatile. I think what I was reading correctly is if you have a tube failure, that this thing has a way to like switch to the other set of tubes, because it's like there's a pair of tubes and there's a fuse for each pair, so you can still use it like with half the fuses. You get a 2-channel foot switch that you can run into there, so you can turn the reverb on and off, and you can turn the channel switching. And really, that's it. It's bare bones. It's not as many options as the Mark III, but tonally I prefer this. So now what we're going to do is I've rolled the gain to about halfway. EQ, we have bass and middle kind of in the middle, like fairly close. A little bit below halfway on the mids. The treble is like almost 3/4. Put your EQ in the loop or something, or a boost in front. But this is the treble basically off. You see, I already failed, man. I was supposed to start this video with, but first here's my clean tone. So I'm not even gonna do it now. Like we've already shot the wad on that one. It's over. The reverb's only like 1/4 up. Let's go halfway on the reverb. I'm going all in on the reverb now. Too much reverb. Alright, so let's take the mids all the way up. mids are the secret sauce here. Let's take the treble up back where we had it to start with. Can we scoop the mids? Let's find out. Mids are full scoop. Can't do it. Can't scoop the mids. Gotta have more gain or something. Maybe a boost. Don't do it. Gain. Bass all the way up. So woofy. Gain all the way up. So we got the full scoop. We got full bass, full gain. Full bass, full treble. No mids. 3/4 gain. Okay, so we've backed the gain off to a little bit above noon, about 1 o'clock. Now we're going to kick on a SD1 behind me, so let's do the back cam. It's the back cam, guys. Alright, so that was back cam. Now we're going to take the mids back to about halfway. We're getting that mid boost from the SD1. And this is pretty much, take the bass back. This is how I like to use the amp right here. SD1 is a boost. I have the volume up, the tone a little bit more than halfway, and the gain down. The bass in the middle are about half. Gain a little bit above half, around 1 o'clock, and the treble is about 3/4, 3 o'clock on the dial. I know you guys are asking yourself though, man, like, what about that clean tone? So, we gotta do it, man. We gotta do the clean tone. But first, here's my clean tone. Alright, clean tone. We have the bass and treble, just a smidge, just a pepper shaker shakes, hair's breadth above noon. And the volume is on 9 o'clock. So how does that take pedals, right? Let's find out. We have the mountain kick on. It's on the overdrive setting, which is like a low gain mode. So let's see what it does. I actually kind of like that tone a lot. It's a rat style pedal, but it's like kind of smooth. So let's go to the, this is like the high gain mode of that pedal. It's like a 2-channel pedal, so. Let's turn the gain up on that pedal just a little bit. Now that we're in low gain mode, let's kick the SD one on. Gonna keep the SD one on and go to high gain mode. So that's the clean tone. Back to the amp. All right, so we've kicked on the amp. We've dialed the knobs in. We put a boost in front. We did the clean channel. We put pedals on the clean channel. The only thing we didn't do is the effects loop. I'm never gonna get Rob Chapman views now because I didn't do the effects loop. Next video, effects loop. So anyway, Orange Rockerverb 100. Am I going to keep it? Who really fucking knows? Because I've said many times that I had a keeper amp, but I think this is a keeper amp because I'm really tired of the whole swap game. Even though I'm really good at it, I know how to make a profit off of it. I'm gonna keep this, and when the MiG 50 comes in, I'm gonna keep that because they both cover things that I'm looking for in an amp. And I can't really find an amp that does all the things I want to do, which is like the good pedal platform for like fuzzes and stoner rock. This is like more of a, I mean, you can do stoner rock with it too, of course, but this is more like my classic rock, my just good crunchy kind of amp, but also can get high gain fuzzy, but it's not quite a Marshall. So I need a Marshall style amp, maybe just get a DSL 30. They don't even make that shit. Maybe get a DSL 40 or a 20. And like a 6505 mini head, lunchbox head, or a 5150 lunchbox head. And those 4 amps will cover pretty much everything I've been looking for. I've been trying to find one amp to do it all. But if you can tell me an amp that is a pedal platform amp for stoner rock, can sound like an Orange, can sound like a Marshall, and can sound like a 6505, 5150, please tell me, because that's the amp I want. But until then, I will just get 4 amps and be done with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you like this Orange Rockerverb 100. If you're looking for one of these older ones and curious how they are versus the newer ones, I hope this helped. The newer ones are a bit more into the low mids, like hard poke out in a mix. I feel like this one's going to sit better in a mix. So anyway, if you did like this video, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that other stuff. And maybe put in there like the next Rob Chapman. It's never going to happen. I'll see you guys later.